So we're not actually going to be setting up any of the LinkedIn shares, but it's just good to know if you do want to include LinkedIn, if you do use LinkedIn on your website that's relevant, you can go to LinkedIn plugins, go to follow company, and here you could generate out signing into LinkedIn, and you can get a follow button. Also share, and then there's also some company profiles and some additional information, but mainly you're probably going to be using this share URL, and all we're doing is just doing a get code, and we could just simply copy and paste this code out to where we want to show it. We have the ability to hide that count again and just have this LinkedIn share, and then here we could just type in a URL that we want to use for the share, and then just do the get code again, and you can see that over here we're bringing in that script library, much like what we were doing with the other ones, and then this code down here below, this is just doing that in share, and it's adding in that share code. So I'm just doing this quickly, and just so for demonstration purposes, so that you can see that this does actually show up, and then once you do the share, this will share it through your LinkedIn account, so you'd have to log into LinkedIn when you click that. So again, this might not be ideal where you have these default shares driven by JavaScript. So with LinkedIn, you do have a bunch of other options. So there's that JavaScript SDK. And if you want to do something like a customized URL, this allows us to do the share via URL. So here we've got example of a share URL, and all we have to do, we can see when we do press it, it opens up the share option. Again, pulling in that data from the meta information and gives us some information to mention. As long as we're logged into LinkedIn, if we're not logged in, this will ask us to log in. So if I was going to create a share to LinkedIn, I would just get rid of this, and I would get rid of this, and I would just simply have an href to there. We just have to have, we could just do something like a target blank, so that it opens up in a new page. And we're going to show you how to customize this with JavaScript in the later lessons as well. So this really does simplify, and again, we're always trying to cut down on the amount of libraries we're pulling in and coding, and ideally, again, you want this to open up in a pop-up window. We could do it the same way we did this, where we've got a little pop-up window, and we're going to be showing you that on JavaScript. So again, just going out to that URL, and this is probably the better way to share on LinkedIn. And again, you can get that information just over here with the parameters and the URL and how to do that.